What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my quick review of the GW007-1. And this is the awesome looking quad here, and this is the successor to the DM007, and they have made some improvements upon it. Just for comparison, this is the original DM007, so you can see they kept the design language as close as possible. But they did add some great features to this thing. So the first thing that you're going to notice when you see this is that the LEDs are now really awesome. They made the LEDs better for orientation and awesome for night flying. They put these clear see-through plastic lenses over the bottom of the motor pods, and it makes this thing a really nice light show at night. So, and they did get the orientation right. They got red in the back and blue in the front. One thing that I'm not so happy about is the original DM007 has a light here in the front that goes back and forth. This one has two lights there, but they don't go back and forth. They just stay lit. But whatever, I guess that's just a personal preference. It still looks really awesome at night. Even the black version, this is the black version here, and it actually flies really nice at night. It lights up really good at night, so you don't have to worry about getting the white version. I did turn the box around to the back so you guys can see what the white version looks like. Also, they improved upon the fact that the prop guards can be removed without compromising the integrity of the motor pods. So I did remove the prop guards. So and it doesn't make the motor weak. The original one, when you take the prop guards off, they were actually holding on the motor pod, making it secure. So you would, in order to keep it secure, you would have to cut the prop guard, leave them on, and just cut them. But now you can screw them off and not worry about that. So another improvement that they made. And this transmitter here looks just like the X6058's transmitter, and that's because the DM007 is actually manufactured in the Huying Toys factory. So I guess they made use of the casing of the X6058 and some of their other models, and they refashioned it for this GW007-1. This has an on and off switch now, so there's an on and off switch on it. So bunch of improvements they made to this thing to make it awesome. And the last and final thing, well, they actually added these orange strips on the top of the arms. I don't know if that's an improvement, but maybe for design, they probably think that makes it look better. But to me, it's okay either way. But the final thing is these props here. They actually went with what looks to be rolling spider props. They're actually really long. The original DM007 props look like this. They're actually the same as GW022 props. And as you can see, these things are a little longer. So they added more punch to this, well, more lift to the props. And so the old DM007 suffered from vortex ring state when trying to fly with the camera on it. As you can see, this did come with a camera. I will be upping some camera footage of this, some raw footage of it capturing video. So these props actually do help with lifting this camera here. So I did a little video where I was flying it around in the park, and it handled it pretty well. No vortex ring state for the most part, but I did have a few dropouts. But Love Park is a very strong Wi-Fi area, so for the most part these props are an added plus. They do give it more lift, and this thing is just awesome. I really like it. The way it flies and everything. It is on a Huying Toys protocol now still, but they must have changed the bind ID or something like that. because I'm having problems binding this to Huiying Toys transmitters. It actually, this transmitter here actually spins up the props on the X6058 and other Huiying Toys quads, but it just starts blinking after that. So I'm guessing the bind ID is probably different or something. And my main concern is I can't bind this to a Devo, but hopefully somebody will figure out the bind ID or be able to get a capture and make this thing Devo compatible, because I would really like that. This thing is really awesome. Let's get to the transmitter. The transmitter is nice feeling. You guys know I'm a thumb flyer. I guess for pinchers it might be a little awkward, but for a thumb flyer, these things are perfect. The thumb pads are really wide, and I find that your hand don't slip off them because of how wide they are. And a really nice feel to them. They have a nice resistance, a really nice feeling for a thumb flyer. And as far as the buttons here, you can toggle the lights on and off on it now. It does have headless mode and return to home. This is the headless mode button here. I've found that this is the camera button. Holding this button down here for a few seconds activates the video, and I'm guessing if you just click it down once, it'll do a still photo. And it does flip. It flips with the camera on as well, and it has 3 speeds, and the pitch is pretty decent on this, and the yaw is not bad either. So really nice flight characteristics. When you remove the legs and the prop guards, this thing flies pretty nice. It's really acrobatic. The way that I would rather fly it, I'm not really into cameras and all of that, but if you did want to record some camera footage, it's not bad, I guess. The camera that's on it, I'll up the video footage so you guys can judge it and see. I think it's 720p. Yes, it's 720p. This camera is a 2 megapixel camera here. So pretty awesome little quadcopter and predecessor to the DM007. So it does come with an extra set of spare props. So you get an extra set of these rolling spider-like props. You get a prop removal tool there, and a little screwdrivers in there as well. This is the battery here. The battery is the same, looks unchanged from the previous model, and it's a 580. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's a 380 milliamp hour, 2-cell, 7.4 volt battery. So pretty awesome there. They even give you a card reader. They do include a 4 gigabyte card for you. And so that's it. The GW007-1. Thanks for watching.